Kenny's a great big dreamer. You know, a guy who has dreams. He's kind of been on the, when you meet him, he's at the bottom of the barrel. He's not doing too well. Took over his father's company that was very successful, and he's run it into the ground. And he's a guy who literally gets drunk enough that he has a vision. He has a dream one night that there's gold over in this place that he'd been to some 8 years earlier. And he's brave enough to follow up on that dream. Kenny's a dreamer. He's the story for me is really about what a man will do, what Kenny Wells will do to keep his dream alive. How far will he go? And he'll go all the way. I read this about over 3 years ago, and it was one of the few scripts, luckily, that I read that automatically I said, I have to do this, I have to beat this guy. Kenny Wells, and I love the movie. It's the kind of movie that I want to go see. It's the type of thriller, it's the type of drama, it's got the right type of character that I want to go see. If I've got a choice of 20 pictures, this is the one I'm going to go see. My favorite kind of movies to watch. He's a guy who, you know, has liquid lunch and liquid dinners a lot, and kind of let himself go, but has a huge amount of energy. So I just started, and I gave myself the pleasure of saying, you can eat whatever you want, whenever you want. You can drink whatever you want, whenever you want. For 4 months, go for it. And I don't know, whatever, 2 months later, weighed up to 211 pounds, which my body's never had that on it before, and it feels great. And then the idea that there's a certain football coach who I won't give credit till I go on the Sports Center later on. We're selling this movie in the Big 12, who I was thinking about who the balding head looks like. Edgar and I spent a lot of time, we chose to spend a lot of time working on the Kenny Acosta relationship. You know, we have a secret among us. And the crew and the producers and even the directors asked us many times, so what's going on? Who knows what this time? And we shook hands at the very beginning saying, I don't know what you're talking about. It's our secret. And if you tell a real secret, and if you can really keep a secret between two people, those two people could get together in a rowboat in the middle of the Pacific Ocean 40 years later. And if one of them brings it up, the other one should really say, I don't know what you're talking about. There's a wonderful simplicity that's very empowering, and it has to do, one, with the time in 1988, two, in how Kay can love her man Kenny. You know, it's a time and it's a relationship. This couple lives sort of off the grid as far as compared to modern terms. You know, they stepped off the cliff a long time ago, 10 years, when they swept off our feet. We stepped off the cliff, and I said, just hang on to my hand, don't let go. I promise you we'll grow wings before we land. And it's a relationship where they've never let go. What a man will do to keep a dream alive. Pride, loyalty, the little man getting away with it, the underdog winning, the underdog sticking it to the big man that's been trying to stick it to him, the loser who wins. It's a great American story that way, too.